Good morning, guys! We hope you've been having a great week. We recognise that life at the moment looks a bit strange and uncertain, so Joshua and I wanted to make you a little video about how even though life might be a bit worrying at the moment, we can trust God through all of it. But first, we have a quick challenge for you. I'm going to show you some images that only show you a part of a really zoomed in picture. And what you have to do is guess what the bigger picture is. You'll only have 1 minute to look at 3 images. If you can, pop what you think it is in the comments. Okay, here we go.
And stop. Should we have a look at what they were then? First we had an apple, second we had a toothbrush, and third we had a bottle of Coke. So how did you find that? Was it easy or quite hard? Life can be a little bit like this sometimes. Sometimes in life we really don't understand what's going on. But what we need to understand is that we often only have a little part of the picture. But what we can be sure of is that God knows the bigger picture completely. In the Bible, there's a book called Isaiah, and in chapter 55 it says this: "The Lord says, your thoughts are not like my thoughts, your ways are not like my ways. Just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Rain and snow fall from the sky. They don't return without watering the ground. They cause the plants to sprout and grow. And the plants make seeds for the farmer. And from these seeds people have bread to eat. The words I say do the same thing. They will not return to me empty. They make the things that I want to happen, happen. They succeed in doing what I send them to do."
I don't know about you, but I really don't like the rain. It's cold and gloomy and it ruins my plans. And to be honest, it makes me feel a little blue. But here, God is saying that even the rain has purpose. Because the rain comes down, it means the crops can grow. And then we turn those crops into food to eat. He then goes on to say that his word is the same. What he says and does always has purpose and will never fail, even on what may seem the rainiest of days. And in this truth, we can rejoice.
And we can see this a lot in the Bible. When Jesus died, the disciples didn't understand what had happened and felt as though they had lost. "Oh no, he's dead! Oh no!" But what God does is far greater than they could have ever imagined. Jesus comes back from the dead. "Hey, I'm back!"
Yay!
And this means that we can be saved. So what can seem to be the gloomiest of situation, God is using for a purpose.
So something we would like to encourage you to do is to keep a prayer journal or diary to write down your prayers to God. This is something I've done and I have found it so helpful. When I would look back over my prayers, I've been able to see how God has used and changed difficult situations for my good, even though I couldn't see it at the time. This week, why don't you find a way to draw a picture of this Bible verse we've spoken about today, reminding you that God always has a plan and it will never fail.
So we hope you have a happy Sunday and a great rest of the week. Bye from us.